We are a family of 6 who call the ocean our home. We feel incredibly blessed to do this life together, and we've now sailed halfway around the world, crossing oceans, exploring cultures, finding waves, all while raising a family and leaning into the highs and lows of life at sea. The adventure is far from over as we continue our mission to circumnavigate this globe. So jump on board, have a laugh, and let's see where this journey takes us.
We love exploring places that few people visit, but this time each stop had something totally unexpected waiting for us. From welcoming markets to uncharted anchorages, curious locals wanted selfies, and an unforgettable moment when an entire mob of kids tried to come aboard. This is what happened when we took Sailing with Six into the heart of the village life in Indonesia.
A dolphin skate park.
Oh yeah. That's over there. They actually look like it.
This is way nicer than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I wonder where we could pull the dinghy up. Somewhere. The apparent breeze after a run. Home again. Jiggity jig!
We're doing a lobster and bacon linguine, or spaghetti, and then a potato salad. So Pip's just making a dressing for the potato salad.
And that's looking mighty good in itself. Yum. Yum. Well, we're eating like royalty.
It's a mom dinner.
Today's mission to get groceries takes us up a river in Wasai. This is how everyone else from the islands comes to town as well. Got people's homes on this side. You ran to here last night. It's long.
Alright, this looks pretty good.
Alright, I think we're going to try and tow off to this one. Pip made it up. These guys are working out how to lock us off. Stazo.
This needs to be said, the old Stazo lock.
So,
The thing about the Stazo is it's always has your outboard lock, but if you want to lock the whole thing, it's a really smooth turn of a key, and now the whole thing's locked on, right?
it's clever, huh?
Finger and everything.
Yeah.
We use it every single time we come into town.
Yep.
Alright, let's roll.
Get a big lock again.
Potatoes are the way to go.
They last.
They last.
They last.
And they're a favourite.
And our favourite.
Not every time.
Who's your mate?
Bananas.
So it's interesting, plastic bags are offered for everything. All this beautiful produce, their kind of default is to put it in a plastic bag, but I think they're not that surprised when we're like, no, it's all good, we've got our own bags. I think they're getting used to it, or they're at least not surprised. Jackpot.
Crazy.
You know what lots of eggs mean?
Lots of chicken.
Oi, yellow.
Look, it's even got a handle. How cool is
That's the
that?
best.
Very cool.
And these sorts of
I
greens?
reckon another cucumber too. Have you got heaps of tomatoes?
Yes.
It's falling apart. We need to go. You're just riding with your uncle. Uncle Mel, to be honest, I'm just quite done.
I'm just quite done.
Quite done, says Uncle Mel.
Get me out of here. It smells weird.
It is a smelly part of the market.
Yeah. Alright. Back in with our rubbish because there's not really anywhere to dump that. Well, I think that was a good haul.
Yeah, we did very well.
I think we should be good for a couple of weeks. What do you say?
Yep.
This is me shoving the camera in your face because you don't want to.
It's
You tired?
so hot and I'm so over it. But
We've gotten most of this stuff away. Look, Mum's rinsed everything. Tomatoes, limes, cucumber, carrots, beans, everything. I just put the eggs away.
and then we've got visitors waiting outside.
Well, they're kind of not
They're being polite.
really.
But I'm pretty sure they want to come play.
Probably. Yeah. We'll see.
Fun and games. Got visitors this afternoon and the kids decided it'd be good to play. Go wrestle, wrestle! Can you see? You! Yoo-hoo! Nice! Bye! That's pretty special. Look at that. It has been a really hot day, so right now the sun is going down and it's cooled down enough. I've been for a swim and I don't feel as cranky as I was earlier when I was trying to put all the veggies away. It's finally like cool enough. Oh, and these guys just got back from getting diesel. It's been a long day, but we're all topped up now, ready to keep adventuring. Nice work, guys. Well done. This is the situation this morning.
iPads for the win.
2 iPads because the screen on the Axiom has died officially.
Yeah, it still works, but
But-
look, like if I move this,
Yeah,
with my
so
finger,
the touch screen still works. It's just the LCD part, I think.
small things like being
And
able to see it.
The computer, like the brain of it, is still working. But yeah, so we've got iSailor on that chart, and then our Ray Marine chart plotter details on the other
Look at
iPad.
this out, we're pushing 3.4 knots of current.
Yeah, it's not ideal conditions out here this morning. I don't think there's going to be a technician out this way. There's not even fresh food. So, what are the chances of a technician?
Pretty unlikely.
Fairly unlikely, yes. It's all go down here. It's been needing a scrub for a while. Today's the day. Nice work.
Okay, we moved on from that last idyllic looking island and
Yeah.
we're looking at poking in behind this little bit of a reef here. Looks a bit crocodile-ish,
Yeah.
but we'll just see what we learn. Belle's on Google Earth. So far so good. Chum, happy?
Yeah, happy.
Anchor down. 25. Actually, we'll go 30.
Well, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're playing a little game of, flick with the towel.
The full image. You ready?
Flick with the towel, and this guy took off up the spinnaker, and now he's not coming down. I don't understand why. You'll be right up there, mate.
Don't come down.
There's something about finding your own anchorage that makes you feel like a real explorer. No guides, no charts marking a safe spot. Just us. reading the water and hoping we'd found the right place to drop the hook. We actually scouted another spot first, but it didn't feel right. The holding wasn't great, and with no one around for miles, you really want to be sure. So we carried on hoping this one would work, because if it didn't, we'd be pushing on into the night. Thankfully, it turned out to be a perfect spot, and we embraced a new spot with our usual level of curiosity.
Alright, this officially may be the crockiest spot we've ever sailed into. Keep an eye out for those cheeky eyes poking out. Or mud slick tracks. We've just had a crack at getting into this river. No, male, this local boat knows what they're doing.
We're going to follow these guys instead.
He's even lifting us up.
Yeah.
Hey.
And he's using the pole to get across.
We're now in the depths of the river.
The entrance is right
We're
there.
in the depths.
Turn the camera around.
There's some weird sounding birds.
There's nature. And it sounds hungry.
I'm hungry.
So after our day of, you've just gone after it.
Yeah,
I love
it
this.
was
Look
so
at this.
frustrating. So
Look at this.
that's tomorrow's stop is Blue Water. And then from there, we've got to get 100 and something miles to this Saram Island. And I've got a spot here on the top of Saram, a spot here, and Ambon if we have to, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, I love that you've just hand drawn a map. You've got no foreign open, you've got
Yeah.
the cruising guide and the chart,
And,
and you just
and I've got, I'm like, surely there's somewhere else. Like, look at these atolls, they're stunning. And there's no anchorages stuff anywhere in these atolls. I'm like, why? So I'm also zooming in and trying to figure out if
What's
there
going
is
on?
anywhere we can anchor in there.
anyway, well done. Bells and I have been out there poking around the reef looking for lobsters.
We found like 10 mini lobsters. They were like this big.
Baby.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the antennae were like as big as like the
Yeah, it was
Bahamas
bizarre.
ones.
White.
We spotted them going, oh, we got a big one. Like, and then we'd look at it and be like, this big. This
Oh,
big.
shame.
Why?
Yeah,
I'm glad you left them to grow.
we did.
The next few days saw us island hopping with long stretches of motoring arriving just on dusk, then pushing on again at first light. It was a rhythm that worked to cover the vast expanse of the Indonesian islands. But when we finally dropped anchor in Manipa, we took a moment to pause. After days on the move, it was time for a little rest.
So we believe these guys are local fairies. They're the best. Meanwhile, we're anchoring.
I'm in here fixing our fan, and these guys are out here saying g'day. Alright. Yo! There's about 2 knots of current going that way. Hopefully these local lads will show our lot where to go into this island, because we have no idea. 1, 2, 3! Where are you? Over here! Oh, did you get lost? Oh no. Maybe that's why all these other lads are out too. Hello! Good to see you. Lots of good vegetables in there.
What is it? Selamat
Summer. Very good. That's a good effort for a 15 horsepower.
Yeah.
Amazing. So Ambon, I reckon, is about 40 miles that way. So
But it's been a nice calm day.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. So that's a 15 horsepower. That's why they're one of the best engines in the world.
See you?
Just incredible. Loaded up.
Sampai jumpa.
From-
You reckon they're just taking it back to that village?
Yeah, from him. No, it's like groceries and yeah, nice little potatoes.
I thought that we might find them growing stuff in here, but obviously
Not.
they go to
That's so
Ambon to
random.
get their stuff.
That's a long way.
It is a long way.
Like we do
really
big
long way.
missions with 25 horse.
That's like a day there and a day back.
That probably was an early
They
start.
probably left early this morning,
Yeah.
I'd say.
That's awesome,
that's
eh?
what
Well, unless they stay overnight, they
Yeah, I
might.
think
Might
they're
have family.
Yeah.
probably. Met all the kids in the village
Yeah,
in like a second.
yeah. You've started a progression. Is that the right word? Procession.
Oh.
We're all going for a walk.
We were curious as to what was in at shore, and well, now we know. A lot of amazing kids and a small village. And to their credit, they're all coming with us. Hello!
We went ashore to stretch our legs and visit the village, and it wasn't long before we became the center of attention. Everyone was friendly and curious, and with all the selfie requests, we started to feel like celebrities for the day.
Chum. Chum.
Oh, yeah. I know, there's a giant visiting the village. Hello. Yes, Ted.
A lady came up to me in the village and she spoke amazing English. And I learnt that she's the English high school and middle school teacher here on the island. And she said she's never talked to a real life native English speaking person. So she was just like, ah. And she said, Australia is my dream. So she dreams to go to Australia and learn English. And I was thinking, gosh, your English is just brilliant. You don't need to go to Australia. But I understand her dream, wanting to visit a native English speaking country. But
Amazing.
yeah, it was really neat.
Just dropped the anchor, and as we were backing up on the anchor, we had like this really weird vibration, like whoop, 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 whoop.
The whole boat was vibrating. It was not normal. Yeah, we figured, we were like, oh, maybe there's something on the prop because we've been through loads of rubbish today. So we're quite suspicious that that's what's going on.
I'll be able to get it off, but there's definitely something on there. Like a Hessian bag or something. Good eyes, Ted.
Welcome to Namrolis.
Terima kasih.
Iya, punya dah. Supaya kita tanya kalau belum
kapal itu ada maksud kedatangan.
We were already checked into Indonesia, but since we were anchored in their area, the local officials dropped by to check our documents anyway. Just a routine visit, and a chance to check out our floating home.
We're a little bit
behind.
behind.
Usually for August.
See you. Bye-bye. Now it's hot and sweaty just walking. Those boys are.
So we have 2 layers on. The banana salsa.
Yeah.
You've got your.
I got my fried banana in a green pancake.
What you thought it was?
No, I thought it was the ones with coconut in the middle. But they serve them in milk, and I was like, I don't want it in milk. So I got it just like
that's
it.
right.
I don't know how long it's been hanging there for. I don't really know if I want to eat it.
Oh, here's your truck, Ted. You genuinely are like, that was cool.
Yeah.
Ted loves his EDM. He's on it every night, or every day, I should say.
Yeah, every day.
And if he's not listening, he's making
Yeah.
electronic dance music for those playing at home. Have whatever you like from in here, man.
I'll take the beans.
There's more on this side.
Whenever we find fresh produce, we top up. Because out here, you never know what the next market will have or how long it'll be before you find another one.
It's okay. Yeah, beautiful. Hey, bagus. That was a spot on another little one. That's awesome, eh?
They're sleeping?
Yeah.
They might be jumping.
Yeah, look at this. It's just a really interesting moment to keep some perspective. It's becoming quote unquote normal to go and get local produce from the pasar, which is awesome. We love it. We're all for it. But you know, as I have motorbikes whip around me and random stores we're coming past, just that it wasn't that long ago and we were going from an air-conditioned office to an air-conditioned car to an air-conditioned shop, and not there's anything wrong with that. But a lot of the world don't live that way, right? So, like I said, perspective is key. And yeah, sometimes it's sweaty as, like we've nailed it again and we've gone in the middle of the day and it's hot and it's dusty and all those things, but at the moment in the season that we're in, we wouldn't have it any other way. Feel really blessed. Look at that timber, isn't that incredible? I think he thinks I'm taking a photo, but he's a good man. Terima kasih!
Those are definitely beans.
They're really peanuts.
They're beans. What?
I thought it was a pea drink, so I thought of Ted because he's a savoury man. But what do you reckon it is?
Mung beans with like lots of sugar.
Mung bean drink. Is it mung beans and sugar?
Brown mung
Sugar
beans
and
and sugar. Yeah.
I just had an avocado milkshake, so we're very experimental today.
Load it up. Well, overall, we're in a pretty random island, and we got eggs, we got rice, we got some staples. So
We're not going to go hungry.
winning.
There's a coffee cup on that door.
I believe in you, Bells.
I'm trying to arrange them so that.
Stop. And I don't want to do where I'm sweeping.
Nice work.
Look, there's 20 of them. 20. And I'm filming them. Look, they're all hello. Wow.
They go, help me! And that's totally fine, the rat name. It's like the boy who called the wolf. Oh, hello there, my name is Bagay. My name is Chris, hello!
At what point do you say go away?
Well, no, we did, but they don't understand, or they just.
Well, we did say there's too many of you.
Overwhelmed, and they're just trying every single trick they know.
Chong and Pip have come in on cue, taking them to the wharf to go and jump off. To be honest, that's a little confronting. And I know we're in their backyard, but it is an invasion of space. The only thing that saved us from what was a bit of a mob mentality in the end was the sun setting. I'm sure they're all lovely boys. There was no girls, they're all lads. I'm sure they're all lovely lads in their own right. Maybe if there's only one or two of them, I'm sure they'd be, they'd be well behaved. 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. But when there's 20 to 30, they just kind of get this sort of, mob mentality, school clown, class clown type. Yeah, I'm going to yell something stupid and they all sort of follow on. And then they just kind of they lose purpose completely and they're just like yelling things for no apparent reason with no purpose other than to see if they could push boundaries. And I get that. But it needs to be said, if somebody was, if you had 20 or 30 people in your front yard at home, yelling things through your window.
Or climbing over your gate.
Or climbing over your gate, you might feel a little bit, as hospitable as I'm sure you are, you might feel a little bit, not awesome about that. But nonetheless, eventually they did go. I did have to raise my voice and tell them to go and move on.
They used their best English, didn't they?
Yeah, and they know.
Swearing.
They're like, they start swearing at me in English. And I was like, you got a big mouth, you've just got to go. Pip and Chong are still over there at the moment. We need to sort of rescue them because they're taking it for the team still. But just interesting and not enjoyable. Exhausting, and you look forward to them being at school. It needs to be said.
Yeah, during the day when it's so quiet, yeah.
So while we were in a moment of reflection, I was on the boat by myself yesterday and had not quite as many come out, but almost as many come out, and it did get overwhelming. So today I hid inside. I was exhausted yesterday, and I'm even exhausted just from listening to it all, from being inside, but it's not fun. It's such a shame because you want to bless them and you want to be generous, but when they're all in your face like that, it's just
20 to 30 lads
it's
on
too
a sailing
intense.
boat is
when
they already have that mentality of pushing boundaries and seeing how far they can go is not okay.
Yeah,
it's not okay.
Especially if they haven't been invited, like they've just off their own back swum out of their own accord, which is fine if it was one or two. I'd be like, oh, come on board and have a look, and which we have done in some of the other places we've visited, but yikes, that's not fun.
So tonight we got takeaways. Yeah.
They come in these
cardboard things.
Yeah. And it's just a bit of chicken, bit of greens, and just some rice. And it's really yummy. It's really good. And then we got some nasi goreng and some potato, and then they chucked some extra fish actually.
Fish that wasn't supposed to be in there.
So yeah, it's really good.
Nasi ayam. Each of these stops gave us something totally unexpected, and that's why we love this life, because no matter where we go, there's always something new waiting. But what would you have done with a mob of kids trying to climb a board? Let us know in the comments. And if you're enjoying these adventures, consider subscribing and follow along because we have plenty more to share.